The following contest is a ladder match. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 425 pounds, Paul Wight.
This match is going to be exciting. I can almost guarantee it. A career-altering opportunity sits inside that briefcase, hanging high above the ring right now.
And approaching the ring from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 262 pounds, Col.Mustafa.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
I don't care who you are. You get butterflies each time your name gets announced and you're headed toward that WWE ring.
You mean the wrestling god got nervous?
Well, not me, but everybody else.
This is a ladder match, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to sit up the ladder, climb high, and grab that briefcase.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. Oh, what a shot! And that one hit with the force of a big rig.
What are your thoughts on Paul Wight?
Okay, folks, get this. In the 6th grade, this man was 6 foot 2 inches tall, 220 pounds, and he had a mustache. Can you guess who I'm talking about? Paul Wight. I heard he was baptized at SeaWorld. He's standing right in front of us, and he can only be described as one of the largest men I've ever seen. Do not, I repeat, do not upset this man, or he will crush you. Ouch! Paul Wight is taking all-out control right now. You know, Col.Mustafa's matches generally don't last very long. He just gets in there, takes care of business, and then gets out. But what we have seen from him has been impressive, particularly his wide array of suplexes.
What type of strategy should these competitors employ here tonight in this ladder match, King?
Well, if previous ladder matches have taught us anything, you got to be willing to do anything to win.
Add the abdominal stretch in Boston Crab to the list of moves that Col.Mustafa has impressed us with. He seems to have a real penchant for submission moves.
Yeah, and with those moves, Mustafa is softening up the back, getting his opposition ready for the dreaded camel clutch. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Make no mistake about it, this is getting ugly.
Yeah, now we're just talking about his face.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. How many times have we seen Paul Wight get on a roll like he's on now, and then moments later, his arms being raised in victory? Yeah, well, this is probably another one of those occasions.
Paul Wight is credited with one of the most shocking debuts in WWE history. I was part of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view broadcast team, and it was simply awesome.
It's not every day you see a 7-foot behemoth come up through the ring to launch an attack. The way he manhandled Stone Cold Steve Austin earned him the nickname Big Nasty.
He's looking to create some separation here. Yet another one for the highlight reel.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt-kicking right here. Paul Wight was a dominating force in Mr. McMahon's Corporation faction and made his WrestleMania debut at the 15th show of shows against Mankind. Soon after, Wight would become known to the world as the Big Show.
He touches the case. It has to be completely unhooked. Can he do it?
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any bigger than this. A match under the bright lights of WrestleMania.
Look at this. Paul Wight doing some good work here. Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're still struggling to find your balance.
Great reversal.
Oh, wow.
Man, that's gotta hurt. This is the kind of all-out battle that could end up anywhere, and the idea is to do whatever you need to win.
Boy, the first time people...
Oh, man, that briefcase is so close. This could be it.
He's at the top of the ladder. He's got the briefcase. All he's got to do is pull it down. Can he do it here? He's so close to winning.
Oh, this isn't good, and it's just getting worse. I wonder if the referee is too intimidated to do anything. At some point, this madness has to end.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Cole, just look at the size of Col.Mustafa's neck. This guy is put together. He looks like he can bully just about anybody in the WWE roster.
Only a few inches separate him from his goal.
Come on, get it, pull, pull. Oh, man, that briefcase is really locked in up there. Oh, I thought he had it. Think of the risk and sacrifices these guys are taking to get that down. This is unreal. He's right there. He unhooks that thing, and this is over.
This is a very dangerous match. You know, the grim reality is somebody will likely get injured because the goal is to debilitate and maim so you can get up that ladder.
Well, unfortunately, every time you step into a WWE ring, that's a possibility. You have to know that's in the back of your mind, so you try to avoid it at all costs.
King, I can't help but agree, but Col.Mustafa is certainly put together. But he actually brings so much more to the table, including a strong amateur background, which makes him so dangerous here.
Yeah, and of course, there's those pointed boots. I can't believe they're legal. Not only can the tip take out an eye, but I'm willing to bet they're also loaded. Oh, great move.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
And he's in perfect position to win this matchup, but he can't quite get hold of the briefcase.
Just give it another good tug. I think he almost has it. It won't take long now. He's wasting little time here trying to bring down the prize.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, if it keeps working, keep working.
Look out.
This fall to the back is absorbing a great deal of punishment here.
Somebody's going to get hurt in this match.
King, when it's all said and done, this may go down as one of the greatest ladder matches in recent memory.
Oh, you're right about that, Cole. These competitors are giving it all they've got. And it's wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Not today, too fast.
Folks, this is where superstars become immortals. A win at WrestleMania lives forever in the annals of sports entertainment.
Never have so few inches seemed so far away.
He's got the briefcase, and he wins. He wins the ladder.
And that was
He's going. He got it, and he wins.
Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights. 1 in a million is the only way to describe this match. Oh boy, that was a spectacular performance.
Here's your winner, Paul Wight.
Perfect execution in that win, I'd say.
Let's not overcomplicate things. This business is simple. It's all about wins and losses, and it sure looks to me like somebody has figured that out.
There's nothing like WrestleMania. Good night, everybody.
And here we go in this anything goes match.
With these competitors, this should be amazing.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Man, somebody's going to be sore in the morning.
King, I just cannot get over the size of this latest WCW defector, Paul Wight. He's enormous.
Oh my gosh, I bet he eats off a satellite dish. Big Show, big nasty. I don't care what they call Paul Wight, just as long as the word big is in there.
And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Well, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but there's not a single part of me that wanted to see Col.Mustafa kick out of that.
And so taking a look at Col.Mustafa, any thoughts come to mind?
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Oh, out of nowhere.
And Col.Mustafa avoids trouble.
Well, that's because he's so fundamentally sound, Cole.
And not only is Paul Wight big, but he's also incredibly strong, as he demonstrated shortly after he debuted when he literally lifted the ring off the ground. My God, his body's been...
The shoulders are down.
1, 2. And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Whoa, that's about as close to 3 as you can get.
With authority, right on the small of the back.
Well, we're on the move here.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Yes, we are. The same form of attack we've seen before. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes, hey, the shoulders are down.
2. And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. I think Col.Mustafa has committed himself to winning this one. Plain and simple. The shoulders are down.
2. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Well, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but there's not a single...
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. I think Col.Mustafa has committed himself to winning this one. Plain and simple.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Yeah, he's done it enough. I'm not sure I can watch this. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Unleashes the German suplex for the takedown. Better be careful. This could lead to a pinwheel.
A pinwheel? Oh my gosh, I'd love to see a pinwheel.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He's sending a message to the entire WWE.
And there's the reversal.
We're seeing two outstanding going for the cover.
1, 2.
And the shoulders up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. Well, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but there's not a single part of me that wanted to see Col.Mustafa kick out of that.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. There it is. Well done.
Well, we're on the move here. Where did this explosion of offense come from? Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Here's the cover.
Plenty of fight left.
You're right, this guy's still near 100%. Paul Wight's not done yet.
If the shoulder becomes exposed as a weakness, it will be like a giant target's on it.
Yeah, you can paint a big red bullseye up there.
When this guy's on, look out. I think we know what this is. It's got to be over now.
He is slowly getting dissected.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count.
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. I can't believe it. What's it take to put Paul Wight away?
Here comes Paul Wight.
Choke slam. Paul Wight's too strong.
Hey, the shoulders are down.
2, 3.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
That match was incredible. One in a million is the only way to describe this match. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. You want to talk about crowd pleasing?
Here's your winner, Paul Wight.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.